Gloria, listen.
Good evening, Naomi. The workday is over now, so could this be something we talk about tomorrow?
Are you really turning 42 years old this year and getting married as well?
What? Oh no, you didn't. You found out about things way too soon. Who did you end up hearing that from?
Sometimes I'm able to hear the department manager and the section manager talking to one another while they're trying to be quiet. So those are the two I heard this from.
I see. They were told about this before by me, so they must have been chatting with one another about it. I was planning on letting everyone know in the department that I will be getting married as time went by, because I didn't really want everyone making such a big deal of it. I ask that you please keep this a secret from everyone for right now.
Who are you getting married to? Someone from inside the company?
Someone that is not related to this company in any way, actually. He really has nothing to do with this company in any shape or form, so I don't think you'll ever be able to meet him.
Is that so? Understood. I guess I'll be going then.
All right. I will see you tomorrow then.
Hey now! I just saw the man you're going to be getting married to, Gloria.
What? Hello again, Naomi. So, you just saw me with my fiance or something? When?
Just a second ago, I saw him.
Are you sure?
You guys are having an early evening date right now, correct? Wow. He is so handsome, isn't he? I am so jealous of you, Gloria.
Who exactly are you talking about, Naomi? I have been in the office all day today, and haven't even gotten home yet.
There you go again. I know. You probably feel a little bit worried about telling me the truth because you're in your 40s, and if your fiance were to see a 19-year-old cutie like me, he'd fall for me instantly, right? You're scared of that happening, so you won't tell me anything about him, huh?
What? What are you going on about right now?
I'm sorry for being so young and cute right now.
Anywho, I haven't met with my fiance at all today, because like I was saying, I'm still in the office right now. I'm not sure who you saw today that you think is my partner, but I've not been outside the office all day, and I have not been anywhere near him. I still have a bit of work to get to today, so I'll have to put my phone down now.
I knew it! Gloria, I saw you out on a date with that man today.
What?
I just walked by the both of you out in front of Frederick Station a second ago. You were both holding hands with one another, and as I was walking by, your fiancé looked at me and then looked away.
Good evening, Naomi.
I'll have you know right now that I've been seeing your fiancé a whole lot out here by Frederick Station. Sometimes with you and sometimes without you. He really is a piece of eye candy, isn't he? I am so jealous of you, Gloria. Does he work over near the station right now? Or could that be where he's living at the moment?
Are you sure you're not mistaking my fiancé with someone else?
What?
I haven't been outside my house all day today, and I don't have any plans to see my fiancé today either. And I haven't even been near Frederick Station for a couple of months now. Also, my husband works on the other side of town, far away from that station, so I don't think he'd be over there at the time that you're saying. If you'd like me to try to clear things up for you, would you like to see a picture of my fiancé? Then you'll understand who my partner really is and won't have to keep getting things confused.
I know what you're trying to do here, Gloria. You're not going to send me a picture of some random man saying he's your fiancé, right?
You think I'd rather make things more confusing than they already are for you.
And that right there proves that you're going to show me a fake picture.
Then how can I get you to trust me?
If you really want to hide such a handsome man from me, you're going to have to stop going out with him around here. Now that I think about it, your guys' wedding is next week, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, I suppose it is.
I have completely taken a hold of your fiancé. It was way too easy stealing a handsome man like him from an old hag like you, Gloria. I am so sorry, Gloria. But here's the thing. I realized after I saw you and who I thought was your fiancé at Frederick Station that you went and were with a different man who turns out to be your real fiancé. That's why you knew I was wrong about whatever man I had been seeing before. Anyway, when I saw you with your real fiancé, his eyes and mine met, and that's when I knew he was the one for me. And so I started waiting for the right opportunity to take him, and that opportunity just so happened to be today, on the day of your wedding at the chapel. Your fiancé really is the right man for me, and much more my type than that other guy I mistook him for. I just knew I had to steal him from you, because there would be no other chances after today's wedding. And so I found him, and took him with me to a hotel nearby. Oh, I am so happy, but also so sorry for what I've done. He's calling for me right now.
Huh? What is all of this?
Well, hello, Gloria. You're only now going to start replying back to me? Well, he and I just went to the courthouse and handed in our marriage forms.
Naomi, are you sure that man you're with was really supposed to be the groom at my wedding today?
I am 100% positive. And by the way, he's my husband now.
Is that so? Well, at least I understand things a little bit better now.
I am over the moon right now. Because of the man I made into my husband. But as for you, Gloria, you are already 42 years old now. I think it's best if you just give up on getting married now and find something else to do with your life. This man wanted to marry a 19-year-old cutie like me over some old and wrinkled up 42-year-old hag. He has even told me that himself. And that's why we just got married today.
I see. You went and did it to yourself. Things are going to become very rough for you soon. So, good luck.
I should be saying that to you right now. What the heck is going on here? My husband and I were just going at it in our hotel room and having the time of our life when the door swung open and some chick I've never even seen before barged in. Then she started going off about how the man who was on top of me was supposed to be her groom today. Weren't you supposed to be the bride at today's wedding? Why is she talking to me like that when this man wasn't even hers to begin with?
So she was able to find out where you both were and made her way into your room?
Huh? Tell me what the heck is going on right now. Aren't you supposed to be the one who's getting married today?
Nope. My fiancé, the groom at my wedding today, is named Rodney, and he is with me right now. He's not left my sight all morning, and even last night we both fell asleep together, so I know that he didn't go out overnight with anyone.
What? Rodney? Who the heck is Rodney?
Like I was saying, Rodney is my fiancé.
Huh?
Are you trying to say that the man you went and stole is not named Rodney at all?
He's not Rodney. His name isn't even close to Rodney. Why did this happen? How? I really have no idea what's going on anymore, Gloria.
Oh, so you're able to text with me again.
Right now, both of my parents have me under their watch, but they are at least letting me use my phone for a little bit. I'm not even joking when I say I have no clue what has been going on here today. One second, I was at the hotel with a man I thought was my husband making love, and the next I'm being watched by my parents waiting for that woman to give us an answer to what'll happen next.
Well, due to all the things you've ended up messing with today, Naomi, I'm going to have to give you this really long and annoying explanation. What happened with you is you not only mistook who my fiance was at the time, but then you mistook another man for the man you had been mistaking. And this became the end result for you.
What?
I guess we can start back when you told me you were seeing my fiance all around Frederick Station a while ago. Basically, who you were seeing walking around that station so much was my little sister from another mother and her partner.
Your little sister? From another mother? And her partner?
Back when I was just 2 years old, my parents had a lot going on that ended up in them getting a divorce, and I ended up going with my mother in the end. My father then got married to another woman, and they had 4 girls together, who all turned into my little sisters from another mother. Today I went and met with my dad and everyone at my wedding after such a long time of never seeing one another, and that's when he said I look a lot like his other daughters.
What?
And well, one of those little sisters of mine just so happens to live near Frederick Station with my dad. And she's the one that looks the most like me.
Then who I saw was...
That's right. You saw my little sister from another mother and her husband walking together.
Huh?
Anyway, I made sure to talk with her about all of this as well before today. And that's when I heard from my little sister that her and her husband thought they had a stalker following them a lot of the time. And that stalker just so happened to be you. Ever since the first time you laid eyes on her husband.
I'm a stalker to them?
Now that I've made it clear to you that you've not been seeing my husband and I that whole time, but my sister and her husband, could you please leave them alone and stop stalking them? They have had to worry about why you've been following them around for weeks now, and said if you don't stop, they're going to get the police. So I really do recommend that you stop that.
This can't be!
And as for that chapel you went to today, looking for my husband, well, that wasn't even my wedding, and I wasn't even there.
Huh?
I get that today that wedding happened during the same time as my wedding, but besides that, they were held at different locations and had nothing to do with one another. Which means that groom which you took has nothing to do with me. I don't even know who he is, and he should not know who I am.
Huh?
I suppose that I have been to that wedding chapel once before, but I was only there to tour the place before my husband decided that we wouldn't be doing a traditional wedding inside a church, and would be having ours in a garden. So we were outside all day today, having our wedding, and we were not inside any kind of church.
Now that you mention it, when I went into the church to find your husband, I saw the bride at the front, but she had a veil over her face, so I couldn't tell if she was you or not.
Our wedding was being held out behind that church, actually, and when I went there to get changed, I heard talk about how someone ran off with the bride's groom. I felt so bad for her at the time, and after a little time went by, I got a message from you saying that you'd stolen my husband and all that. That's when I stood there in disbelief, thinking you might have been the one who'd done it. So I went and spoke with the planner of that wedding and asked her who the bride was so that I could talk with her. And that bride told me that the woman who had stolen her fiancé from her was you. Her fiancé's phone just so happened to have a GPS locating app on it that they could both use to watch where one another was, since they would go hiking a lot. So she could already tell where you were taking her fiancé. After I spoke with her, I went back to my wedding, and that's when we started our after party and danced. She ended up taking her parents and heading up for you guys at the hotel. And the rest you probably know. There you go. That's the best explanation I can give you right now. and the only one I'll be giving you.
What? What the heck?
By the way, when you saw that man's face, you could tell that he looked nothing like the man you'd seen before, right? You even sent me a message saying that I wasn't lying to you when I said that my fiancé at the time wasn't the man you had been seeing out at Frederick Station. Why did you still go after the groom when you knew something had to be wrong? And if you already had him in your hands by the time you noticed, why didn't you stop then and save yourself and that man all the trouble? Honestly, I don't have any clue what was going on inside your head today, and I'm not sure I'll ever understand.
I get what you're saying, but...
I'm very confused myself now. Maybe at the time you just went for him anyway because he was more your type, and you thought that he would have still been my fiancé. I'm not blaming you for everything, since he was willing to go with you to that hotel right when his wedding was starting. I don't understand. What was the point?
Because he told me that he loved me then, and I had no choice but to take him with me and run away.
Huh?
So listen, I wanted a man for myself, and since he was already in love with me, I couldn't let anyone else have him. And he felt the same way about me since I'm younger than his fiancé was, so he took the lead as we ran.
I see. Basically, you both had the same idea of running, and there was no room for either of you to think that what you were doing was completely insane.
What?
Anywho, things are going to become very difficult for you now, but you can't start asking me for help, because I really don't have a clue how to.
Huh? What? Wait, what? Why am I not able to work for this company anymore? And am I being fired now? I just finished my 3 months of training here and was about to start taking my job very seriously.
Why are you whining to me about all of this instead of the people who are going to be firing you? Like the HR department or something? All I know about this is that you made just that big of a commotion that the company has thought twice about hiring a problem maker like you, and no longer wants you within its ranks. There has to be word around the office that while you'd been here, you were causing all kinds of trouble for the good-looking men here by asking them to go out with you or to marry you over and over again. I get that you are young, and right now is the time all of you guys want to date and find someone you really love. But this is a workplace, first of all, so it is very inappropriate for you to be doing anything like that here. And second of all, most of the men here are married or way too old for you anyway.
What? I was the one causing trouble.
I'm sorry, but could you please stop talking to me? It's really exhausting to have to talk to you all the time like this, and I have more important things in my life to deal with now, like my husband and such.
No way! Gloria!
I'm just gonna block you for good measure. Goodbye now.
Gloria!
Let's start with the wedding that Naomi ended up stealing the groom from. It turns out that the groom was more of a player than anything else and wasn't really interested in getting married anyway. So when a younger and good-looking girl like Naomi came up to him saying that she was in love with him, he saw that was his chance to get out of marrying his fiancée and ran away with her. They were both so fond of one another that it really made the statement of love at first sight very real. And due to that, they both got married right away at the courthouse without even thinking of what would happen next. In the end, after they were both found by the fiancé of the groom which Naomi had stolen, both Naomi and her husband were now exiled to everyone they knew. And not only that, but the both of them had to pay settlements of around $100,000, which in the end put the both of them in debt. When they both had been put into that kind of debt, they finally opened their eyes to the reality they had both just put themselves in. Not too long after the settlements had been paid off, and then having to start paying off the debt they had both gotten into, their relationship began to deteriorate. It started with the two of them always yelling and screaming at one another in the apartment they moved into about things like who was to blame for jumping the gun on getting married, and who was to blame on running away from the wedding in the first place. There were plenty of noise complaints from all the neighbors there. And at one point, the landlord even came and told them they'd be evicted if they didn't figure things out. However, that warning from the landlord only seemed to make things worse, as yelling and screaming turned to slapping and punching one another, until one day their physical fight went way overboard and the police had to be called. Naomi's husband ended up hitting her so hard that it knocked out 5 of her teeth, and that caused her to scream one of the most blood-curdling screams that apartment complex had ever heard. They were both placed under arrest for domestic abuse, and both looked like they had been fighting MMA when the police took pictures of them. This led to the both of them being hit with some charges but no jail time. And after all that had been settled, they got a divorce and went their separate ways. Since then, there is not a single person who knows about what happened to the both of them.
Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought about the story. We look forward to seeing you in the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Yvonne, congratulations on your marriage. I saw your post online. Congrats. Your wedding's in 2 months, right? Awesome.
Thanks. Technically, we're not married yet, but we're gonna hand in the papers right after the wedding. But yeah, thanks. You're sweet. I'm the happiest girl alive.
Yeah, good for you. But I'm sad. You didn't invite me to the wedding.
Huh? Wait. Who is this again? Sorry. I've been getting a lot of texts recently, and who are you again?
You already forgot about me? We were such good friends back in high school.
High school? We went to high school together? Well, then you should have gotten an invitation.
You totally forgot about me, didn't you? I never forgot about you once. You ripped my textbooks, you hid my pen case and shoes. You spread all kinds of rumors about me. You made me lose my mind. I couldn't go to school for a while. Does that ring a bell?
Huh? Wait, Misaki?
Yup. You remember me now? Good! It's me, the girl you used to bully in high school.
What the hell do you want? Why did you text me?
What? I wanted to congratulate you, that's all. I got your number from one of your friends. I wanted to reminisce about the good old days, you know? But after everything you've done to me, I can't believe you're getting married, you know? Why didn't you invite me to your wedding?
What? Why the hell would I invite you? If I invite you, you'll tell everyone about what happened and try to ruin my wedding.
Oh, come on, I would never do that. I want to talk to your husband. I'm sure he'd love to know who you really are. All the horrible things you've done. Oh, and let's not forget about your criminal record. Come on, let me come to your wedding. I'd love to catch up.
Yeah, right. Screw you. You think I'd invite you? You probably want to get revenge, but too bad. It's not gonna happen. You can't get in without an invitation, so you'll never get past the front door. So give it up. You're not ruining my big day. Too bad, idiot.
Oh, no worries. I got lots of invitations.
Huh? What do you mean?
You heard me. I wonder who I should go as. What about Miley? She's singing for you, right? Or maybe I should go as Millie, the shoplifter. Or what about Nina, your best friend? She's giving a speech, right?
What? Wait, hold on. How do you have their invitations with you? You stole them?
No, I'd never do that. I just wanted to catch up with you, that's all. So I went to see my old classmates and talked, that's all. And when I said I wanted to go to the wedding, they gave me their invitations. Everyone's all grown up now. Time flies, huh? They all had nice jobs and a family. Some of them even had kids. I guess they didn't want me talking about their past in front of their friends. So, yeah.
Wait, you threaten them? What the hell is wrong with you? Just drop it already. Stop trying to ruin my wedding. You must be insane.
Yeah, you're probably right. You did this to me. And now you're gonna pay.
Screw you. Don't push me, asshole. You're not gonna ruin my big day. No way. You're not coming anywhere near us. Don't even try it. I'll make you regret it.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess it's game on. Good luck. See you soon, Yvonne. Good morning, Yvonne. Beautiful weather, isn't it? It's a perfect wedding day. I should probably head out soon. Who should I go as?
You little shit. But you're out of luck. You're not getting in.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
All my classmates that I invited, none of them are coming.
Huh?
I told everyone not to come. We're gonna meet up some other time. I invited friends from college and stuff to fill the empty seats. So if you show up as my classmate from high school, security will kick you out. You're screwed. I win. Too bad, loser. Ha!
Interesting.
I guess your plan didn't work, idiot.
You're so dumb. Who said I'm going as your guest? Your husband invited guests too, right?
What?
Your husband invited his friends as well, right? Maybe I'll pretend to be one of them. Or maybe I'll pretend to be the staff that works there. Or maybe I'll pretend to be the photographer. Or maybe even the janitor. You ever think about that?
What? No!
Well then, good luck trying to find me. The clock is ticking.
Ugh! Screw you! Just drop it already! This was years ago! And it's not my fault you stopped coming to school. You're just weak, that's all. This is not my fault. Stop taking it out on me.
Huh? Seriously? You can't actually mean that. You spread rumors saying I flirted with your boyfriend. You called me all kinds of names. You ruined my life. You realize that? You're gonna pay.
What? But
But what, huh? You were just messing around? Is that it? Well, not me. I was always afraid. I was scared. Day in and day out, I was terrified. You really think I'd let that go? You think I'm gonna let you get married and have a happy family? Think again. I'm gonna tell everyone about everything. Your husband, your parents, your friends, everyone. I got proof too. And let's not forget about your criminal record. I'm gonna send these documents to everyone you know. But you're innocent, right? Then what's the problem? Just ignore it, right? Right?
stop! Please! I'm sorry! Please forgive me!
For what? You said you did nothing wrong, so why are you apologizing? You're not making any sense.
I'm sorry for bullying you back in high school. I know I did horrible things to you. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll do anything. Please forgive me. Please don't ruin my wedding. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just wait until the wedding is over. Please, I'll do anything.
Anything, huh? Alright then. Let me ruin your wedding, just like how you ruined my life. Then we'll call it even.
No, please. My husband, I work at his dad's company. Many of my colleagues will be there. If they find out, I'll lose my job. Everything I've worked hard for over the years. It'll all be gone.
I know that. That's exactly why I'm doing this. This is gonna be fun. See you in a bit.
No!
Yvonne tried to call off the wedding at the last minute, and when her fiancé and parents asked her why, she told them about everything herself, all the horrible things she did back in high school. Her fiancé was shocked. The wedding was canceled. A few days later, they called off the marriage. They were only engaged, so her fiancé didn't have to pay her anything. But Yvonne, they sued her for damages. She was up to her neck in debt now, and everyone around her found out about what she did. She had no choice but to quit her job. I heard she became a shut-in after that. I guess she did all the work for me. Well, considering what she did to me, I'd say she got off easy. And the thing is, I wasn't even at the wedding venue. And the stuff I said about stealing invitations from her classmates, well, those were all lies. I went to go talk to them, but I didn't threaten anyone. I just wanted to scare her a bit, you know? I wasn't actually going to do all those things I said I would do. So yeah, I wasn't expecting things to turn out like this. Oh well, works for me. The other girls already apologized to me for what they did, and Yvonne's life was over now, so glad everything worked out. Yay!
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.